Everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. It's Chase. That's me. You're you, I'm me. And let's go ahead and jump right in. Today, Friday, we're going to focus on a market overview of my top 5 coins. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, and Polkadot. If you like those, then stick around. If not, I'll probably make a couple more videos on some other altcoins in a little bit. So hang out for those, watch for those when the time comes. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. This channel, focus on bigger time frames, no hype, no moon boy stuff, just facts in the charts. What I see is what you get, and no shills. I have nothing to promote or nothing like that, so let's go ahead and get started. If you like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and yeah, let's go. Bitcoin. On the daily chart, these are moving averages. Exponential, also known as EMAs, exponential moving averages, are 21 yellow, 50 green, 100 blue, and 200 red. So on a daily chart, Bitcoin, we need it to get above the 200, plain and simple. It's not good to be messing around in a bull market under your 200-day moving average. That's first and foremost. We have to get above that on a daily chart. We don't want to see these crosses. Now, hopefully, we're getting a little bit of a sign that this is starting to level out. If the green on a daily chart, if your 50 crosses the 200, that's your first check mark of going into a bear market. That would be a big no-no. So that is a textbook bear market. Green crosses below the red. That's one. You have to have two confirmations to enter a textbook bear market. So that crosses below this. That's one. Anybody got any guesses what the second one is? It's price action under your 200-day. Which, where are we? Okay. So we're lost in the woods right now, and the Blair Witch is coming. Are we going to make it out in time? Let's hope so. Bitcoin's got a bigger budget than Blair Witch, so maybe it's on our side. Let's go to the 3-day. Any concerns there? We got a big wick. That's pretty good sign, actually. The longer the wick on the bottom, the better, the more people are buying, right? You got support pushing you up. That's the 3-day. I like to focus on daily and 3-day, weekly, and even monthly sometimes for the big picture. So last time Bitcoin was at the 200 week, which is way the hell down here. Look at what we did. Look how far up we are. It's still okay. This is our 21-week EMA, which is, in history, has been our bull market support band. We've never, in a bull market, ever, in Bitcoin's history, it's been over a decade, right? Never, I repeat, never, how long never, closed below a body candle. We've never closed below the 21-week EMA ever. But there's always a but here. Also, this has never been a top like this. See how flat it is on top? In history, go back and look at any peak. It's straight up. It would have been made more sense to end right here and then go down. We don't go flat for weeks and months at a time and then just all of a sudden drop. It's never happened before. So there's a lot of kind of new things going on right now. So we got to watch that. We still have 2.5 days to get above here, which is, what is it? All you have to do is look at your line. So right now it's 45.9. See that in the yellow? So I just close this so you guys can not get distracted. Because I know your attention spans you're not even watching right now. Put your phone down, or don't if you're watching on your phone. Watch this. Look, we've wicked to the 50 week. We did that before in the previous bull market. We wicked to the 50 week. Well, there we wicked to the 50 week. That was the start of our bear market. So let's hope not. A lot of people think so. I'm not so sure. We're way low on the fear and greed, but we wicked to the 50 week right here. Look at this. Right before continuing just to melt faces way higher. There's the last time, the week of August 1st of 2016. Wick to the 50 week. Still have a lot of tests going back to the 21 week. So maybe we're in that situation and we're just getting ready to melt some more faces. Go to 100K, 150K, something like that. This is all my speculation and my opinions just from being in the market for the past 4 or 5 years. I do this full time. So these are all my own opinions, not financial advice. Nothing I give is financial advice. Do your own damn research. So we're at 41K. We have roughly 6K to go in the next 2.5 days. If we can do that, all is well in the world. And if we do that, I would expect higher highs. Plain and simple. If we close the candle above 60 again, it's good night. Look how flat. Look at this is our resistance now, 60K. Break through that, good to go. All right. I have a feeling this might be a little bit of a longer video, so if you're still watching, just strap in. Grab a Fresca or something. Who drinks Fresca? Are those around still? I think so. All right, Ethereum on the weekly. Test, it's 21 week. Nothing is wrong with Ethereum right now. Most altcoins, especially the big boys, the big altcoins, nothing's real abnormal. Just a test of your 21 week and then continue. Look at the uptrend. Since back to our coronavirus mask fail, smash fail, back here, right? We haven't, it's just up, basically, right? We got big ups, cool off, big ups, cool off, big ups, cool off. So far, nothing's catastrophic. Ethereum's okay. Let's look on the daily, see if we see anything a little bit shorter time frame. Right at our 50-day. Nice respect level to our 50-day. What we don't want to see is the crosses. You don't want to have your moving averages start crossing. See how this one came down and just kind of, waved and then bounced up and then started separating again? You want to get nice separation up in these. You don't want to start mixing these up. You can see we haven't had a cross in quite some time. Had a little bit of a tangle back in here, but it's not really a defined cross, right? So look at this and look at the bounce. Then comes down and just some hesitation. When you start getting big separation in these moving averages, that's when you're really in a power move and you're moving up. And you can see we haven't had this type of a drop in quite some time. But so far you're holding, if you can hold above key support levels on your moving averages, that's a great sign. Ethereum, still okay. Let's look at Link. Our beloved Chainlink right here. See this? Yeah. Chainlink is my favorite coin. I usually, in a bull market, I just trade between Link, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Traded most of my Ethereum for Link right now. That risk level is really low. The indicators are really low. I think Link is going to turn around against Bitcoin. It already has kind of against Bitcoin. But I think Link is going to have a really nice last half of the year here. Again, that's just my opinion. But look at where we're at. We want to avoid this cross. In order to do that, all we have to do is just push up a little bit. It'll start pushing those lines up and separating them and prevent and hopefully just avoid a cross narrowly by the narrowest of narrows. We want to, we're on the daily, the 200. This is what we want to see Bitcoin do. We want to see Bitcoin get back above the 200-day and just hold up in here. That'd be okay. But we want to continue to see Link just kind of just mosey on back up here and avoid a cross. That would be best case scenario. Let's look at the weekly chart, 50 week. Look at that. Right to it. Look back here. Right to it. Last December, remember how bearish everyone was on Link, and everyone wanted. I vividly remember people calling for few $2 links, $3, $4 link. Not going to happen. 50 weeks, highly rare. The lowest we've ever been on Link is our 100-week moving average, and that was during the Corona drop. This drop that we've had already is not even as severe as that. And a lot more people freaking out, in my opinion. So just stay level-headed. The charts are okay. If Link can close above its 21 week in 2 days and 11 hours, beyond positive. That's right now at $30.40. Okay? Watch for that. 30.40. That's what you want to watch Sunday night, Eastern time, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Time change got me. So depending on where you are in the world, it's just 11:59 p.m. UTC time. So you can see that at the bottom here, right? You can change this. If you have TradingView, you can change this time and just keep it on UTC time because why not? All right, let's progress. If you're still with me. Let's see. Cardano. It almost didn't even get the damn memo, right? That we're having a catastrophic drop. Look at the structure up here. Look at the big jump up and then just consolidation and another big jump up and then consolidation. We're higher than where we hung out for weeks and months even, right? Fantastic sign out of ADA/Cardano. Currently at $1.70. We're well above the 21 week. It's probably the most bullish out here right now. Just based on the charts, right? Show me another coin that's that much, that's, let's see, over 33% above its 21 week. Come on, man. That is fantastic based on what the rest of the market has done, right? Not my opinion. That's the charts. Let's look at the daily on Cardano. See what we got. You can see Cardano doesn't really care about its damn moving averages. No respect shown, right? It just cuts right through them and then just goes back up. It's kind of an odd man. But look at the perfect wick to the 200-day. Moving averages are important. Look at these levels. I mean, every coin we've looked at so far has had a wick almost directly to one of its moving averages. The 200-day, perfect touch point and then blast back off. Look how long the wick is. Again, what we say about long wicks, not John Wicks, long wicks, they're positive. They go up. John Wicks can be positive too. He rids the bad guys of the world. So long wicks, John Wicks, they're all good. I like them all. But Cardano's looking fantastic. So far, I mean, get back above our 21-day, and there's no more. That's where all you, if you have price action above your 21-day moving averages, it's just blue skies and fairy tales. That's the thing. Let's go to Polkadot. Speaking of fairy tales, Polkadot. Sure. Fantastic name. Maybe my chart will load sometime today. Just hang on. Catch a movie or something real quick. There we go. All right. Only cause for concern so far. You guessed it. It's the moving averages. Look, it almost looks like the 21-day has just crossed the 50-day. It's okay. It can still avoid that if, yes, price action goes up over the next few days. We would avoid that. It would look like just a bounce. Kind of like this did back here, right? It would look just like that. That would be fantastic for Polkadot. So on the daily chart, again, great respect shown to that 200-day. A lot of coins are holding that 200-day. In fact, almost all coins are, except for the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin cannot get above its 200-day. We need that to happen. Yes. Okay. Continuing back on the daily chart. It's looking okay. Great respect to the 200-day. Let's go to the weekly. Now, Polkadot doesn't have a lot of history, so it's harder to judge a coin if you don't have, years of history. It's not that you can't see the charts or get something out of it. It's just less predictable, if that makes sense. So people that like me to, look at coins that just came out in December or January or February or even later, it's not predictably accurate to do any kind of TA or charting or at all. So that's the reason I don't do it. It's nothing against your coin if I've not done it because of that. That's why. Okay. Polkadot on the weekly. Look at it. Again, we're right near our 21 week. Watch that level. It looks like it's key. It came down. A lot of price action in this past few weeks. I would anticipate this closing above it. As long as Bitcoin doesn't drop again, which highly unlikely based on everything I'm seeing. A lot of people think so. Not so much. Okay, 2980-ish. 2980 is what we want to see Polkadot close at in 2 days, 11 hours. Plain and simple. Look at it on the daily. Let's see if we can spot anything else. We're at, let's see, we're almost at 15 minutes, so I'm just talking to myself at this point. We're at the 200 day again. 200 day, perfect. Everything's good. We already talked about this. What are you doing? Thanks for the reminder. Okay, so that's the market overview on those 5 coins. Do you want to see Bitcoin dominance? Do you want to see the DXY? If so, stick around. Maybe I'll do those right now. If not, goodbye. You've already clicked off. Okay, Bitcoin dominance. Going up on the daily chart. We're getting resistance out of our 21 day. Now, this is what we want to see unless you have Bitcoin. But for altcoins to run, you have to have Bitcoin dominance a little bit lower, which it is. So far, we got that big jump here when we had our super drop. That usually always happens. Bitcoin dominance will jump as the rest of the market falls, and we have moves like we had a few days ago, right? So, but not all bad news, because so far the 21 day is holding as resistance. That's a good sign for altcoins. If we can get a slow bleed back down, it's okay. If Bitcoin goes up in price with the dominance low, it can still allow for altcoins to run. It's when the dominance is up at these levels, 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever, and then Bitcoin rises and falls. That's when alts react way more absurd than they should, right? So if your Bitcoin dominance is up here and it starts moving up in price, then altcoins probably get scared, right? So if Bitcoin dominance is low like we are and it moves up, it kind of lifts the whole market up a little bit and gives the whole market confidence. So it's okay. It works a little bit differently when your dominance is this low. Okay. Bitcoin dominance on the daily. Let's go to the weekly. Let's just make this a 20-minute video for Friday, and the average viewer time will be 47 seconds. That's about right for me. Most of you will just click off after listening to me rant for 40 seconds and you're done. But the dominance has dropped considerably week after week after week. Almost, months over time. Almost 3 months straight down. We've recently found some little bit of support right here, right? Because we had the last interaction, May 2018. Our biggest support is going to be down here. This will be tough to break. If we go down this far, I would anticipate more of an altcoin run. That's what we would want. But so far, altcoins cannot really do anything because look at the bounce that it got after this super fall. So we need this to chill out a little bit. And we have same amount of time, 2 days, 11 hours for this. It's okay. We got a little bit, this is kind of expected after this much red. You go to casino and you're betting on red 47 times, soon enough it's going to go black, right? Okay. That's what happened. It's okay. It was just kind of time. We want this to continue to fall. There's no sign that this should continue back up yet. Now, it's been low for a while. We just want to watch it. But if we could somehow get into the 30s, that would be great for alts, in my opinion. Let's go to the DXY. All right, DXY in the weekly. If there was ever a time when crypto can run, it's when the DXY is at the 80s or lower. I mean, this is still a good sign for all of crypto. We don't want the DXY to get, start waking up and turning back around. And I'm not sure that's going to happen for the macro trend, certainly. This is on a weekly chart. But we've had our cross here. We're technically in a bear market, right? Because we had our cross of the green. That's on the daily usually, but the daily crossed a long time ago. On the weekly, it's even worse. We're in a real big bear market on the DXY, which is fine for crypto. Crypto is great, usually doing great when the DXY is going down. Here's proof right here, right? This is our last bull run right here, this whole situation. This is our current bull run, this whole situation. As long as we stay low, we're still good. If we start pulling one of these moves, we're going to be in trouble. So we have to watch that. If you see price action getting back above your 21 week, that's a huge warning that we're flipping back around. See this? When you get back above your 21 week, more than a few full candles, right? We had our fake out here. even this is going to really suck if we do, 2 months straight up, basically. So watch that. On the monthly chart is the nicest looking for the DXY going down, in my opinion. Because what we've been calling for 6 months now, we had a cross of our 21 month over our 50 month. That's a long time. The last time that happened was over here in 2003. Those don't happen very often. That is a catastrophic sign for the US dollar and great sign for crypto and Bitcoin, all that stuff. Also, we have 10 days, 10 hours, 10 and a half days before this candle closes. That would close under its 200-month moving average. It's over 16 years of a moving average. That would be huge to close under that. We've done it once, and we got a little bit of a false rally, and hopefully we can continue down. If we break down further on the DXY, this is when, in my opinion, crypto will really start moving. Right here, we have to break this low that we hit right here on this month back in February 2018, which is 88.25. If you see the DXY below 88.25 in the coming months, because we're on a monthly time scale here, this is big. You can see the years at the bottom. If we break below 88.25, we're very likely going down to our next support level, which is down here in the low 80s, high 70s. And if this happened, that would be fantastic for Bitcoin. That could take another 6 months or a year, whatever. We don't know. It could happen next month. The rate that it's dropping, if we break free of this, we're going down. That means crypto would go up. Plain and simple. This is going to be support. So we could just grind on this support level, 88, 89. We could stay down here for a few months, which it would just kind of like maybe a stall out, up and down, up and down. But if we drop, now you know. All right, I guess I'll wrap it up. 22 minutes. If there's anybody watching, kudos. It's our Friday market overview. Maybe I like doing these on Friday. Kind of give you something to watch for the weekend. This is the DXY and the daily. It's just bad after bad, right? We technically entered a bear market back here, June 19th of 2020. Green, when your 50-day crosses your 200-day and price action is under your 200-day, yes, check. There's only 2 check marks, and you're in a bear market. That's it. That's where we entered. So until that starts reversing, doesn't look like anytime soon to me, then we're technically still okay. The DXY is just all the money printing, it's catching up. So hopefully you like that. If you do, just give us a thumbs up. If not, you're not even here right now. Hopefully if you're watching, you kind of liked it a little bit. Maybe you just like to look at maybe you're just staring at this the whole time like a fly on the wall. That's okay too. It's a little dark in here, but I don't know what else to do. If I have normal lights on and everything, you can't even see the sign. Figured you'd rather see the sign than me. I look a little dark. I got 2 big monitors here. So I'm looking like left and right. It's pretty big. 232s, they're all floating and oh shit. Did it come back on? Well, if you can see me, good. If not, oh, there we go. I'm back. We're back. All right. I'm going to end this before something happens. I don't know. Maybe. All right. I'll see you on the next one. We're going to do some more altcoin videos and I don't know, sometime today. I'm probably going to do XLM. For sure, I'll do XLM. Then maybe a couple others. Maybe Mana. Maybe one. Got a couple requests for those yesterday, so stick around. What else are you going to do on Friday? Probably a lot. But if you watch me, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. My name's Chase. All right. Next time. Appreciate it.